Okay. Maybe I'm live. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. Well, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I swear. Yeah. Let's go with that. Now. Let's actually figure out what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, apparently I can't do streaming right. But yeah, there's there. Okay. Everything is good now, I think. So hopefully everything. Ooh, sorry about that. Hopefully that wasn't messing up. No, yeah, that's what I want. No, and yeah, we are back playing Radiata Stories. Continuing on with that, I got through some of the grinding yesterday. We should the other day, and we should be able to get back into it shortly. And all the fun that is progressing the story. Actually, let me. Yeah, so I had YouTube up on my phone, and yeah, it's basically we are progressing with the story. Um, we should be going. Uh, we are going into. Uh, what am I thinking? We are at Oath Village, and we are about to go into. Uh, progress with the story from there. Um, where am I thinking? Yeah, I finished up the mission with the tavern, which is basically, oh, thanks, and I got some amount of things from that, and we are about to progress. So I just need to take somebody. About something that I forgot to do. Yeah. So yeah, there's that aspect of it. Yeah, clearly you can tell by the I know this is probably the most uninteresting part, but yeah, by the timer, clearly I have not live streamed all this, but it's mostly out of getting things up and running and whatnot. So that's mostly what I'm getting to at the moment. Um, I did get most of the tunnels, and at the end there was just like this absolutely huge chamber and whatnot. That's odd, but yeah. Challenge a lot of the dwarves lost. That was on my last live stream, so yeah. Going off to sleep, this should progress the story along with that. So yeah, yeah. Like this is one of the fun things about this game, in that it goes let's off to the cliff. Yeah, um, like there is a time mechanic, so you have to be aware of when certain events might be happening. Yeah, like this is, I've said this so many times. Like this game is s- serious and whatnot. Um, when it can be funny. This is, yeah, this is probably one of the slower aspects of the game. So, um, the last time I played it, it was a while, but the I think this is really the only like true escort mission, and yeah, it's annoying, but like there's gonna be a point that's like, oh, this is going on a lot faster than expected. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, got a new blade and whatnot. I thought it was somewhat important to do. Uh, this is important. Why it's yeah. If you like, you have to go fast enough. So, uh, you might have been in the live stream, but the that there were three goblins that was breaking into the tavern and getting a lot of the alcohol. Um, and the bartender's like, "Oh, you, like, I'm sorry, I messed up. I should have gotten this." Like, the bartender's like, "Hey, I just wanted you to look after it." So, but there were three little goblins. I might have actually showed the end step on one. Uh, so, oh, uh, is requiring the video to be. Dang it, I'm sorry for all the people getting open widget. Sorry about the streaming quality at the moment. Like I am like one of I am probably one of the farthest I can be from like the my Wi-Fi, and I really can't connect it. Okay, according to the analytics, everything is good now. So sorry about the buffering that probably is occurring. Yeah. Yeah, I really have no idea what's going on, but uh, they both, yeah, yeah, everything is going okay now. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell is going on. My body's the time, other factors are somewhat killing it. Da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the like, oh, there's a bat and spitting snakes. What the hell's going on here? It's like, well, it's exactly what you think it is. It's like, oh, god dang it. Yeah. What was that in the background? Like, yep. Dang. Oh, that's a skin. Yep, these are goblins in the mold. And a bunch of idiots. Like these are the trios that we saw at the. Uh, for what they do, it's actually. Yeah, that is going to become a mechanic later in the game of what they just did, a Lynx. So yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Seriousness, jokiness. This is in part why I love this game, and like because of all the jokiness, I think that's in part why a lot. This was like why not if you were just playing the first like sections of like this game, it's like you know, like oh this is if you actually play it for like oh the gameplay's good and some of the jokes are good, then it's like oh there's so much walking contradictions. Like yeah, that what makes it good. Like why is there seemingly so many issues with like why is this not more well known? This is why it's not as well known as Nick as I think it should because uh because it's one of those like oh no simply because it's one of those things of who's actually going to uh who's actually going to keep up to date with this kind of like it's good for definitely for its time period, but like for PlayStation 2, like there are better games that definitely came out for it. That definitely came out for the game, for the series and whatnot. So it's one of those like, why is this not receiving as much credit as it should be? Well, it's simple. It's almost no one is like it didn't see the sales that I don't think this is as well known as it should. I think I looked it up and it's like five like we're looking less than like we're looking at not a lot of sales for this game. Like in general, we're not looking at a lot of sales for the game. Thusly, it's like uh, you don't see anything really miraculous about it. Thusly, it's like, why is this not being receiving as many praises as it should? That's simple. Like, why isn't this receiving praises? And like, if you go onto like YouTube, ignoring even my live stream, there isn't much going on here. And it's like, what the hell is going on? It's like, well, that's simple. I think like the sales at the time in 2005, like we are a year or two out from like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. So we don't see the huge sales that. So you're getting a lot of sales. It's a JRPG from Triace that's known for the Valkyrie stories. So you aren't seeing the huge like, sales that are coming with some of these series that other games might be getting. So that's probably one of the factors of why not a lot of people. This is probably considered a hidden gem by most people. Nick, I picked this up years ago, and the tag fell off of it. But I think it's like I picked it up for like $10. Then like I want to say probably 3 or 4 months back, I was going through like my local retro gaming store, and they had a copy of Radiata Stories that they were selling for like $45 US. But it's one of those things of like, oh, there must be a cult following for this game somewhere and whatnot. Uh, like it must be well known enough that people enjoy playing it, but I don't think it's one of those like, oh yeah, everyone knows about like everyone knows about this game and whatnot. Everyone knows about Radiata Stories. It's just no one talked about it. It's like, yeah, yeah. Not a lot of people actively talk about Radiata Stories, and I think it's for a reason. It's and I think a lot of the reviews were like putting it at like somewhere between. I think the Metacritic I looked up was like 74%. So you won't getting like the huge numbers of. So that's like an average score in today's like, even though average is like a 5 or something. Shut up. That's good. 2000 or mid 2000s. The law, the general goodness, yeah, yeah, generally very good series. Great humor, it can be serious. Like, I think, I don't know how many times I've. Wait, rotate up. I was gonna say, Nick, this series is just generally good at just like mixing as like through the cutscenes. Generally, you're good at like cutting humor with like the general jokiness of like it knows when to keep things serious, knows when to keep things funny, and it's one of those like games that's they- like like we need like so much tension. Funny joke. Cut. Like I think that's what I enjoy about the series so much. Yeah, if you really want to fight somebody, you have to like, kick them twice. Um, uh, yeah, yep. Let's just go straight up to um, what floor? Uh, I could open up the manual and try. Here we go. Yeah, yeah, The fun of this game. Like, in general, you had to like the general dynamics of everyone in this game and whatnot. We should be able to explore the castle a little bit more. I think that might be what's happening. Oh, what's happening in the description? Again, it is one of those situations of the overall Radiata Stories is generally rated T for teens. Here in the US, for Japan and its CERO rating systems, it's rated for all ages. It was never released in uh, outside of North America and Japan. And let me actually like look into this right now because like I think it is generally important to really why is this game not as good as like it can be. Let's drag that over there quickly. Because I want like Nick. This is in part why I think why it wasn't being seen. Yes, is Wikipedia the best thing you should trust? No. Has it gotten better over the years? Hell yeah. Um. So released in uh January 2000 late January 2005 in Japan, 9 months later in early September 2005 in North America. Mixed reception. It sold over just over 4,000 copies worldwide. Um, yeah, like no wonder why it really was like game aggregate scores. Game rankings have it at 76%, Metacritic 74 out of 100, EMG 7.5 out of 10, Famitsu 36 out of 40, Famitsu PS2 27 out of 30, Game Informer 9.25 out of 10, GameSpot 7.7, IGN 8 out of 10, GameSpy 60 out of 100. Nick, overall, I think this is um why we didn't really see so the go thing well with the top selling, yeah, like I think this is in generally why a lot of like with under 500,000 games sold, like I think that's why like worldwide we aren't even talking about uh a super well known like a super well known game. It was not like outside of everything. It was just not well seen. It was definitely seen and whatnot. Uh the game sold well in Japan for the 2 weeks, selling 152 copies, 50 on their unit. It was 11th best-selling game for the first half of 2000, 37th best-selling game in Japan in 2005 overall, selling 10,000 more copies than Devil May Cry, and selling 294 overall copies in Japan. So with like just under 300,000, and if with a total of, so we are looking at about 115 ish, about 115,000 copies being sold in North America, and it never seeing a European release as well. Obviously, this game is not that, is probably one of those like definitely like hidden gems of the PlayStation 2 in my mind. So, and why I want to play through this game, in that it is a very good game. Um, and I can see why it wasn't being sold ultra well, and why it received mixed results, even though it's like 7, 8 out of 10 is not a bad score. It's actually fairly good. Like I would say decent games, but I can see why. Nick, if you have a problem with Final Fantasy 13's like rail section, then will have an issue with Radiata Stories. Um, if you don't like jokes in your serious RPGs, no. Do you want seriousness in your jokey JRPG? You won't like this game. Does it combine the two very well? No, but but when it does combine those, it does both separately well, and it combines them together well. Probably a solid 7 out of 10. Dissolving that like 75% aggregate scores for its release, because it has two halves that it does well in, and definitely should be considered for watching. So, uh, what is the plan now? I'm gonna explore the. So, here's the thing with. To progress, you really should explore everything. Uh, Usually, to go forward, it's either you have to hit a certain time stamp, like, oh, 2 days have progressed, okay, it's time to go on, or you sleep. That's why I didn't immediately go to bed. It's like, it's time to explore the castle a little bit. Um, and potentially pick up items, get through a few things. So yeah, let's go exploring a little bit. Dungeons. Um. So yeah. Um. Yeah. I know last stream I talked about doing the Pokemon things, but I'm still writing out. I'm still writing that in part, like my loose scripts of what I genuinely want to cover, and whatnot. So, haven't touched it in a bit. But I have like the opening video of what I want to do with the series, and uh, hmm, yeah, like the fourth video is what I'm doing with the series. The fourth video is combining generations 1 and 2, and so yeah, like the second should start getting into the like. I think I'm gonna be like separating most of them by like what systems they will release. So I think like I'm gonna combine Generation 1 and 2. They were released on the Game Boy. So it's like um, then combining generations aren't just Generation 3 by itself. Because it was the only that's all Generation 3. Uh, so that's like Ruby and Sapphire and the Gold and Silver. The yeah. Nick, Nick. Although I want to talk about Nick, the goods, the bad, everything about Nick a generation, I'm not gonna be like combining. I won't be talking about uh, Nick every remake that goes with the appropriate gener. I won't be combining generations. Nick, I won't be doing Leaf Green, Fire Red and Leaf Green with uh, Pokemon Red, Red and Blue because I like they have most similarities with Ruby and Sapphire, and that's what I'm generally gonna do. So it's like, oh yeah, why is this game with over here? And it's like, that's why it's like like I'm generally combining the games with the general generationals that that they are coming with. But then I go, but yeah, that's generally like I'm gonna combine certain generation combinations and whatnot with combining generations with certain generations and whatnot. So um, like I was saying, this is gonna be me combining generation. You have the DSL, which is diamond, purple, and platinum with uh, black and white, combining generations. The DS and it's. I'm actually going to be combining the other later generations, so generations the DS generation, so 6 and 7 with generations 7 and 8. So I'm gonna be combining most of those generations together. Mostly on the fact that it's like, oh, I'm gonna be combining. What am I thinking? I'm gonna be combining a lot of string berry. Why I'm combining uh, moon, sun and moon, uh, uh, sun, moon, sword and shit. Uh, this is how bad I am at these generations. uh, why I'm combining like uh generation 6 through 8 is because in a way they're so forgettable for me. um X and Y, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. Like I'll actually explain like some of my general things with those games once we actually get to them. But yeah, I am going to be like, here's some things about these games of why I'm not uh like why I'm not like reviewing these generations. Like why am I not shunting Sword and Shield off into their separate videos like I did uh with with all these other generations? And it's because like I still have a love for the games. I'm playing through uh Hot God and Soul Silver right now in my off time. Will I actually like live stream it? No, I not anytime soon. I'm not gonna be for handhelds. Is probably when I have a GameCube. I'm gonna at some point get all the connections that I need to uh live stream that one day, and then I'll start getting into some Game Boy titles. Then you'll actually start seeing me doing that. But to get the necessary streaming for DS, 3DS, and whatnot, I am not going to be live stream that. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because, like, for me, like, people can say, oh, play the ROMs, play the ROMs. It's like, I am going to be probably one of the few people who's like, this is action on actual game, like, va- this is actual Radiata Stories on an actual PlayStation 2 right now. And this is why, uh, we don't have access, I don't think, access to everything right now, but, um, once you get other weapons and whatnot, um, you'll get access to like I did this off screen, but with it, as you use like as you saw with Gans, he had a long sword. With Ridley, she had an axe. Um, Clive wasn't really using a weapon, but with most characters, you really can't customize the equipment their weapon. But with Jack, you can, and he has multiple. He can use more than just swords. He can use the swords. He can use the axe. There's pole arms and other things. Uh, Once you learn all the attacks and whatnot, uh, you have the Volti the attacks that if you have at least 10 Volti points, you can stab. And if you have or max out at the 100 Voltis by the square X button, you can do the limit break, um, which uses all of these points that will build up for a massive big swing. Uh, which maybe I'm not gonna demonstrate on little. Well, I hope not to use on these little enemies, but as you're using a weapon, you can get access to everything. Um, either by normal means or you can go against a testing dummy. I did the square X. This is the voltage. And each character has a custom, I think, a custom faulty blast. That you can use, though I think that with most of these, it's gonna actually somewhat depend on, it might be somewhat dependent on it, but it is what it is. But yeah, like, this is the fun of this game. It's like, the more you do combat, the more, so, like, you get access, like, the benefit of combat is not just getting experience, it's getting access to some ways of customizing Jack. It's like, I want to do nothing but the sword. It's like, okay, but these other weapons do have benefits over other things. So it's like, consider using them, and as you use other weapons, you get access to things, other like attack options and whatnot. So there's that. Almost midnight or midday, I think. Somewhat hard to tell. We're just on this floor. Yeah, it's midday. But yeah, let's explore the castle a little bit. I do want to see if I can get into the shop at the moment. Let's see if I can, if anything new actually opened up. Welcome, bye. Yeah, yeah, let's buy just a bunch of all extracts. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. How to appreciate this game's just really good. Okay, so I may not be able to find anyone. With your current job, they are that suit some. If you're desperate need of change, try the employment office. Everyone is really smart. Hush, slack off, behind all. Like, this is one of the small things I really enjoy about this game. It's just like, Yeah. No. As I was saying, this like you have to enjoy like this game for what it is, which is just unabashed it is unabashedly goofy. It's self-aware at what it is doing. If you have a problem with it, yeah. And I want to have fun with this game, and let like somebody was doing a speed run of this game. It's not very heavily big speed running category, but it's like any JRPG. But obviously, but like most things, I love toilets. I would think made in Radiata Castle made wanted, well behaved wanted interviews mandatory, females only. I love oven hate cooking. Radiata Castle cook wanted. Those uh, Oxenophobia need not apply. Previous experience is advantageous. Looks like there's no shortages of jobs in Radiata. Yeah, no doubt. It's somewhat alternate. His, yeah, this is probably one of the weirder things. Once a character's engaging in something, you have to be real. I knew I could get somebody eventually. And why I shouldn't have used that faulty attack. Or I would have been perfectly fine. Yeah, not. Oath Valley was probably tougher, but I think it was mostly on the fact that uh, uh, lounge. Chess level society. Do you love chess more than life itself? New members wanted. Sword Spine Club wanted party. Yeah, Nick, in general, this Nick, I could notice back Vital Society. A rodeo will be held at the training. Come and join the fun. Notice for the cooking workshop. The monthly Dare You Eat This Dish cooking tournament is cancelled permanently due to excessive food poisoning incidents. Um, I don't think there's much benefit for exploring at the moment, but it is one of those things. Maybe I'll find some. Maybe I'll find something. Flea ball. Yeah. Flea ball. 50 boogles. Doogles. Whatever the amount is. Yeah. Sometimes exploring in any good JRPG is important. And hello, new person. Hi. Nice to see you actually join us. There's going to be about I think I have like a 30-second delay. There's a delay. But hi. Welcome to the stream. Always please. What's in here? I have. Oh, it's an elevator. Nick, what's in here? Oh, it's an elevator. That is. Yeah. I do want to explore the fourth floor a little bit before forcing Jack to go to bed and progressing the story like we should. Hate to admit it, but progressing the story is a good thing, right? Please tell me if I'm. But sometimes just like doing funny little things is. Like exploring is important, but. Oh god. Come on. Kick. Yes. Kick. There's a door right there. No, that's not a door. You can go this way. You can't tell me what to do. I'm Jack Russell. You know who my dad is? Kyron Russell. Yes, that's Kyron Russell. You can't tell me what to do. And hello, Shared. Nice to actually have you in the chat. Hopefully you the fun part is you missed some goblins earlier. Oh, Jason. Yeah, Jason is not a person you want to. But yeah. All back. I bought so much for no reason. But yeah, Chad, you. When I said you missed a bunch of goblins, I legitimately mean you missed a bunch of fun little goblins. A little bit earlier. Let's see. Like there are multiple different kinds of goblins in this game, but uh, ooh, that's an accident. Let's just full screen. Nope, desktop. These little three guys, they are they are pretty damn cute, but they they are just an idiot trio for like they are pure comedy, but they are absolutely hilarious. And uh, sorry, I was testing something out. The that yeah, I just wanted to actually like oh this, but yeah, yeah that nope. Wait, am I? Yes. Yeah, they like in a way they look absolutely terrible. Like, oh no, Jason. They nah. You think the goblins look terrible? Jason looks terrible, but yeah, they are like they are a bunch of idiot goblin trios in which the scene involving them is absolutely hilarious. They're hideous in a way, but god damn, that entire scene is personally absolutely hilarious. Um, so yeah, mounting time is over. No, Jazzin is ugly. Uh, the Goblin Trio. A lot of the non-humans, the elves aren't that bad, but they are orcs, they are goblins. They are strictly worse than like they are not the most appealing race in the world, but they are better looking comparatively. Uh, I had to double check something on my end of things. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I should be. Oh. I am Lushan. Yeah. Right. Lushan, who was that long hair dude that just passed by, is like. He's. I don't remember much about him. Dang it. Lushan, come back here, Lushan. Just went to the door. Like, he's actually somewhat cool. Why are you here? You should not be wandering the castle without a good reason. This might be a bad decision. Oh, it's just a bunch of guards. Oh god. That was a bad decision. I forget Lushan's position in the castle. I seriously forget what his is, but he has a role. Like, I think he's like the assistant prime minister. Lord Larks is the prime minister and commander in chief and whatnot. Forgetting what Lushan's position in the castle is. I'm Chief Steward of the castle, Rayma. Run that yourself, this is. My name is not Seb or Alfred. Nick, I'm getting that Fred is. Ooh, I thought I went down. In general, like a lot of the classes who, yeah, these are all people you'll eventually meet later in the story. Uh, uh study of extract. Yeah, I gotta make up for that one that I used. Uh, Mid drop. Uh, I don't think I've actually commented on this, but yeah, the music direction is absolutely on par for this game. It's like it is one of those like uh games that you really good like soundtracks that's like, wait, this is actually good. Like, why haven't I seen more, heard more of the soundtrack? It's like audience chamber, cut it off. But yeah, this is generally what I mean. It's like the soundtrack is on par and really good, and in a way shouldn't be slept on due to the sole fact of how slapping is not a good word, but it is definitively a good. Uh, oh yeah, I said this earlier. Uh, in the description is still the general ratings of this, but also my partner's and Etsy shop, in which you can pick up our little friend, similar to Francis. They also have multiple different uh, little things from a general bag to a number of whales and whatnot to the absolutely cutest little goblins that um like easy bum. I got nothing to do again today. But yeah, like the absolute Etsy shop is a great little place if you're just like, I want something cute, fun, a little desk buddy, which is one of the biggest things. Of just I love just having their friends sitting right next to me, just I'm bored, just watching this thing. I just have a cuddle buddy and whatnot. So dang cute. Um, yeah. So the goodness of exploring. Kicking. The real fun of this war. I thought I exited out for a moment. What's happening? What? Oh, it's. What's in here? Library. I'm very tired. Yeah, it is getting a little bit late. Uh, look inside? Yes. Forward. Under the bonnet of his grip. The king, we the will to this constitution to uphold the harmony of our peoples and to preserve the freedom of this land for our children and our children's children. What is this author saying? Uh, yes. The famous weapons of the war are the Cavacore, the legendary weapons of the period of the Fairy Wars, and also the Holy Sword Valvulun. These two famous weapons, these most famous in existence, these are heard of only in legendary tales. These are named after the gods such as Ifrit, Leviathan, Jinn, and Behemoth. However, these weapons are mythical and never actually existed. As I knew. And I've just Radiata Stories, written on names of royal knights from the First Brigade to the present. New recruits for this year already seem to have been added. Whitney Silverlake, trainee, Rose Gershon Brigade. Everyone has high expectations of this newcomer. Jack Russell, trainee, Rose Gershon Brigade. A bland young man whom very little is expected. Uh, Taste of Warriors, Tales of Warrior Town. Look inside? Sure. Let's read all the books. Dogo tortoise stew is one of the three most famous dishes of Radiata. The tortoise is soaked in water, then boiled in wine for a whole day. The beautiful ladies to warriors who's born in Warrior Town all agree that this. Hold on. I can speak, I swear. But yeah, in general, this is like, no. But yeah, it is getting somewhat late. I think I am just gonna check one more room. Uh, Head down to Jack's room and then try to I might actually see if I can progress the story a little bit and uh yeah, progress the story, at least get the next section rolling because it is like 11:30. Um, like although I didn't have a long day, it's one of those like I'm getting too sleepy and I should be actually think about myself and actually think about getting off to sleep at some point. We can't. Yeah, she was the like yeah. There's gonna be jokes about Lady Natalie throughout this entire game. Like and her like oh I know I should. Oh god that. But yeah might want to progress the story and whatnot a tad bit, or at least get the next ball on it. Or I might just like save and like, next stream. I know it's been like only an hour and a half. It's like, you got on the stream now? It's like, yes. Like, I should do more for this like stream, but it's I should be paying attention when I'm doing so I'm not running into a wall. But yeah, oh yeah, that's the way in and out. Yeah, in general, it's one of those things of maybe I shouldn't. Right, the ladies' room and whatnot. Right, I came through a different. I gotta. Yeah. Oh no, I don't. I don't get it for. No. Yeah. Yeah. I like this about this game. It's like it's self-aware enough to be like, hey, yeah, you're playing a dude. You're about to go into the ladies' room. It's like, I know. Can I say no? No, you can't. You can't do the dirty thing you want to do. Dang it. Uh, like that's part of the fun of it all. In my opinion, at least, it's like it's self-aware enough to be like, you shouldn't be doing this. We'll allow you to do it, but save up. Mm, there we go. Uh, yes. Start sleeping. And I miss your comment, Trouble. And he proceeds to get lost. But yeah, the goblins are trouble. Simon, Lord Chamberlain. So antagonistic, yet gotta love their general relationship. But to your point, Shared, the goblins are trouble. A whole lot of trouble. But yeah, yeah. Gans and when they join your party, say, well, they are my party. I didn't actually see if there was a save point. Okay, time to progress. Oh, there we go. Wolvesies defeated. Yeah. Let's actually. Are you going to allow us to? Or... Yep. Gotta go forward. Yeah, like those caverns are so like all these years later, it's like I get it, you want to demark like the different regions and whatnot. But it's why? Like yeah, they are great like physical representations of like where we have to be heading, of like where we should be heading and whatnot. But the cross sections are great. Like where are we and like where are the different regions, and it's like they're great, and but at the same time it's like but at the same time it's like why no, you shouldn't be having like these weird separations of places and whatnot. Nick, granted, it is what it is, and the game is already made, so it's like crying over spilled milk, but and it helps with the general aesthetics that's going on, but at the same time, it's like there shouldn't be like the. I know this is probably like turning into like a like let me introduce you to a game I like. Here's things I don't like about this game, and let me go on for like 5 minutes. It's like here's a criticism. It's like I love this. Here, let me like you criticize the things you love, and nothing's wrong with that because yeah, being around the baddie bat, baddie bat. There's nothing wrong, fundamentally wrong with like trying to like express your love for a game. It's just like if you can't criticize something you love, do you actually love it at all? That's a bad thing, but you get my point. It's one of those things of you understand something's flaws, thusly, like you get used to like, yeah, it has flaws, it has weaknesses, and you know what I love about why I loved it? This, it's because like like there we go. But yeah, if you can't like find the weaknesses and like like these are not random encounters, but at the same time, it's like they don't exactly always have the NPC like slightly faster than the NPC walk that you have to like fight. Like, oh god, it's like if you aren't careful, they'll catch. Like, if you aren't careful, it's like, God, I don't want to fight right now. Ah, God. And it's like, in part, making the game worse. It's like, because I'm trying to avoid a fight that I'm not trying to get in. Right into, and the many headaches of, like, okay. Oh, but yeah, like, uh, there are problems with the general, uh, like the all it's cell shaded, meaning it's like actual decent, like good art behind it, but it's like why it shouldn't be this bad or this good or whatever you want to say. It's like, ugh, like it's cell shaded, and it's like, oh, this is good. Like it won't, uh, we won't see the issues in like, but then it's like, oh, like in that last scene, sitting in the chair, Ridley's hair was going into like the literal chair. You notice that kind of stuff. Um, it's like, oh dang it. Let's fight these wolves. But yeah, the goblins. I misread them as your comment chat of they look ugly. It's like, yeah, in a way, but it's like they look trouble. Yes, they are trouble, big trouble. Um, yeah, yeah, fun times. Woohoo! Oh, that positioning. Oh gosh. Look at that butt wiggle. Oh, so funny. Wait, Yes, we are fighting a buffalo. Oh god. Come on. That was a waste of some faulty meter. Oh, wait, I was gonna. Go back a little bit. Uh, let's buy 8 of these. Just this is not why I came back. Not for the pig. Yeah. So memory save, yes. So, yeah, this got end off the stream right here. Yeah, this definitely progressed. I'm not gonna like try to progress the story off screen or whatnot. I prefer not to if possible. But yeah, it's going for nearly 2 hours. Yeah, in general, I do want to keep these streams like, although I can go keep them going for like much longer, I prefer not to. My butt's sore. Uh, could I get a more comfy chair or put like a pillow under my tuchus? Yes, but it is what it is. Um, so yeah. Uh, with that being said, I'm gonna end the stream here. Hopefully, it won't be so much longer between now and the next live stream. But yeah, I I really should be live streaming more consistently than I am. But yeah, as always, I'll see you next time, and we'll uh probably Tuesday or Thursday I'll go live and see how things go. And yeah, probably not when Thursday. Mostly on the fact of next weekend I'm heading out of town for a bit for family reasons. Uh, Nick, I'm not a person to be like, here's everything you need to know about my personal life. That's not me at all. But yeah, let's progress the story next time on Radiata Stories